I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway, let's go talk to people.
Okay.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Celtic. Ooh, get on with the show. We're getting on with the show.
Celtic. He also can't hear us. We're not on that screen yet.
Yeah, we are.
What the fuck?
We are on my side. He says I hear.
What is going on?
Yeah, I think I think you're broken.
Okay, I fixed it.
Okay.
I refreshed. I should just go to bed. Why am I even bothering?
I ask myself that all the time. Where's our friendly neighborhood?
I work for 11 hours and I come back home to this BS.
Thanks for the lurk, Celtic. Where's the friendly neighborhood Jaeger? No, don't go on the courageous. That will progress the story. Where the flip is she? What is she doing over there?
Probably dapping.
No, she's like standing staring off into the middle distance.
Oh.
Heading back to the ship, Reen?
Nah, not yet. I'm just wondering and trying to figure out what to do. I really can't think of anything. I'll probably go check in on Valimar and then laze around inside. I'm exhausted at everything that went down yesterday.
Me too. It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head.
Robot?
Try it again.
It's hard to get what happened to V out of my head.
There we go.
That's better now.
Okay, random weird hiccup.
He might have been our enemy, but he gave his condolences for our boss's death back at the mine. So it's hard to hate him.
He did, didn't he? I almost forgot. Guess it makes sense that I'm not the only one who feels down after all that. I do good to spend time with V since we're both here. Hey, mind if I hang out with you for a bit? I mean, if you think I'll be on the way, just tell me and I'll get going.
Of course you won't. Stay here as long as you like.
Thanks, V.
Meow!
Kitty!
Oh my gosh.
Huh? What's a kitten doing here?
He doesn't look too happy.
Maybe he's separated from his mother? He's not wearing collar, so I'm guessing he's a stray. Joshua a stray?
Hmm. Green.
Vibes.
Don't worry, we've got some time before we need to head back. Let's see if we can reunite with his mother, shall we? I don't know, the cat looks pretty happy to me. Get ahead, read. Why? Reen and V started walking around the city trying to find out where the kitten's mother could be.
Plus.
And being astray, they
Thank
assumed
you.
that Fanny's brother was going to be easy task. And they were completely right. Rini and Fee asked everyone they could, even Celine. It searched for the missing mother cat with every fiber of their being. In the end,
Does Celine speak
doesn't even
cat?
matter. I mean, yes.
He is a cat.
She's talked
But
to
does
cats.
she speak to other cat language?
Didn't she talk to a cat in the first game?
I don't remember.
I swear she did. Over there.
Oh my gosh, they're all so cute.
Looks like we found our mother.
Yep. Even without knowing what they're saying, it's obvious that they're family.
I like cats. Never owned one, but I like petting them. They're very soft. I'm just glad we were able to reunite these two.
Me too. His mother must have been looking for him all this time. Nice to know his family didn't abandon him after all.
Fee.
Carrying him around reminded me of something that happened the day the boss died. Just before he fell in battle, too.
What happened?
We wanted to watch the battle between him and the Red Constellation's leader, so we'd set up camp nearby. All of a sudden, a Jaeger wandered into our camp. A girl about my age.
Another Jaeger that young?
Maybe a year older than me? I don't know. She'd come from the Red Constellation's camp on the other side of the battlefield. All because she was chasing a stray cat.
Hold on. She wandered into an enemy camp just before a battle? That seems like an incredibly bad idea. What happened?
Oh, he didn't attack her or anything. They weren't exactly in the mood to start anything with us at that point either. But the two of us just talked while she played with the cat.
Wow. I can hardly imagine having a casual conversation with an enemy just before your leaders fight to the death.
Especially if it's who I think it is. Huh.
It's also kind of depressing to think that there are other Jaegers out there your age too.
I guess. We're not exactly rare. But she was really strong. Strong enough to lead a whole battalion in their corps.
I mean, that alone tells you who that is.
We already knew who it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, but like,
We
if you
already
didn't,
knew.
We have to deduct
that
reasoning.
alone tells you which character it is, if there was any doubt of anybody.
It was like she lived to be out on the battlefield and killing. Loved fighting as much as anyone I've ever seen. She was more man-eating tiger than girl.
That's pretty accurate.
Very accurate.
Sounds like the two of you are total opposites. People tend to paint all Jaegers with the same brush, but the more I talk to you, the more I realize how different they all are.
Hold on. I wonder what she's doing now. Causing chaos in Crossbow?
Yeah, currently
yes.
getting ready to murder some people in Crossbow?
Doing some
Yeah.
murdering. Exploding.
I bet she's okay, though. She was strong. Strong enough that she'd be fine even if her family left her behind. That's another way we're different. Unlike her, as soon as my family left me, I became a weak little girl who couldn't do anything for herself.
There's more to strength than just proficiency in battle, you know. And even if there weren't, you've become a much better fighter since you joined Class 7. Definitely seen big improvements since our first battle as a class.
Maybe you're right. If I am, though, it's because all of you have been there to support me. There's no question about that.
Hey, we all help each other improve and get stronger, both on the battlefield and off. You've helped every one of us. Well, we've all still got room to grow, and at this rate, we're going to need to do as much growing as we can.
Yeah? Well, you've got a point. But together, we'll get strong enough to get through all of this. I know we will.
Conversation and then they watch the two cats. Come on.
Gosh. Oh my god.
Hey, I'm getting your two people out of the way, and then I'll get these people out of the way, then I'll get my peoples out of the way.
Hi, Breen.
Oh, geez.
Hey there. Glad to see you're taking it easy. You've earned it.
Right back at you, Angelica. You taking a break together then?
We certainly are. Nothing makes me happier than spending some quality time with my dear sweet Toa. George is at the Institute too, so it's just the two of us. And it's about time I whisk her off into our own private little world. No, Angie, stop! You really haven't changed a bit. But in a weird way, I've missed this. Now we just need Crow. Yeah. Our crew won't be complete until we drag his ass back home, kicking and screaming.
You should ask to join them since I'm all here and all.
Oh
Hey,
gosh, two
would you ladies
voices.
mind if I
Like,
joined you?
Not at all. I guess we'll have to pay for you since you're the bright-eyed first year.
You're also a noble. I mean, so am I,
Mhm.
but
I don't know what you're talking about.
you're one of the
I like
four
how this
great
waitress
houses.
person was just in the cutscene.
I know, right? I broke the
way.
AI.
Mm-hmm.
This is really relaxing.
The tea here is nice for a working-class diner, isn't it? I've always been fond of this place. Always used to sneak out of the mansion for some booze. I mean, to relax like a sweet and innocent young maiden. Angie, you aren't supposed to be drinking alcohol. Forgive me, my dear. Still, it feels like it's been ages since we were last able to sit and talk like this. Settling things with my father paid off.
It really has been too long.
Yeah, guess. Hold on. Your hair's looking a little disheveled, Toa. What? It is? It isn't? I can't fucking read today. Well, it makes sense that it might, I guess. Ever since I started wearing the captain's hat, I haven't been paying much attention. That won't do at all. Your hair's so long and beautiful. You need to take better care of it. I know. Why don't I comb it for you? Oh, would you mind? It's been so long since you last did it. I kinda miss it.
You're so close, it's adorable.
And that should do the trick.
Oh, wow. It's kind of strange seeing you with your hair down, but gotta admit, really suits you.
You think? She looks surprisingly mature when she has her hair down, doesn't she? Cuteness and maturity, the best of both worlds. I can't fucking.
Wow.
God.
I'm done. I'm signing out. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The best of both worlds. She's such a queen. Okay, that's enough, Angie. Can I please have my ribbon back? Nope, not yet. This is my chance to try all kinds of fun things with your hair. I've had a collection of ribbons stored away for the next time I got to play with it like this. Stay right here while I go get them. Hold on a minute.
Too late.
She is unbelievable.
I don't know, Toa. There's no harm in spending time like this together once in a while. You think about it, these are the kinds of peaceful moments we're fighting to return to.
That's true enough. Angie and I were recently talking about how things would have been if the war hadn't started. If we were still at the academy, our time there would be rapidly coming to an end. We're second years, so this is the time we really need to be thinking about what to do after graduation.
Oh yeah. You nearly give that any thought?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fortunate enough to have received offers from all kinds of organizations and ministries. George has gotten them from research facilities and institutes all across the country. And Angie seems to have a lot on her mind about what to do, too. What with her family and all.
I've got my work cut out for me if I hope to be in as good a position as you guys when I graduate.
You are still a first year, so I wouldn't sweat it if I were you. You've still got plenty of time. To tell you the truth, though, I think the war has made all of us more unsure of what to do. Even assuming that when it does end, we're able to go back to our lives like they were before. I feel we have a duty to think about this country's future. Just picking some career off a list isn't good enough.
I'm amazed you're thinking on such a grand scale. Personally, I feel like I've got my hands full just thinking about my own future. Really can't compare.
That's not true at all. I think it's only because of you that we're able to see things like this.
sorry?
Well, your class is a source of hope to all of us. It's only because we've got that hope we can believe in that we can even think of what to do when the war's over. Hope we can believe in that we can even think of. God, what the fuck is that sentence?
It's only because we've got that hope we can believe in that we can even think of what to do when the war is over.
That's not really well written at all.
It's very long-winded is what I'm saying, and it's hard to break up.
It is. It's one of those where you have to read it and go, there should be a natural pause in here, even though grammatically when you type it out, there isn't.
Anyways. As long as you're out there fighting to bring it to an end, we can all believe that end will really come. So, let's keep fighting together, okay? We were able to save Angie. I'm sure we can do anything else we put our minds to.
You think so? What am I even saying? Of course we can. I feel a lot better now, Toa. Thanks.
Glad I could help.
It's Angie.
Oh, did I miss something?
Oh, you're back.
If you wanted to enjoy a date with my little Toa, you should have asked, Reen.
My little Toa.
I had the same damn thought. Don't know why.
I don't know why
You're
either.
the only man. You're the only man I'd even think of entrusting her to. I would have helped set things up nice and smooth. What are you talking about, Angie?
Also, I appreciate. And just looking made her way over to the table and went right to work trying an obscene number of cute ribbons on Toa. Being casually sat back and enjoyed his cup of tea, every once in a while cracking a warm smile at an increasingly flustered Toa. I appreciate that they made a separate model just for her to have her hair down for this one scene.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Like, you don't see that model anywhere else. It is for that scene, and they made it. And I mean, yes, I'm sure it's probably not as complicated as it sounds, but like the fact that they did it for a scene that is entirely optional,
Dedication.
I appreciate. Okay. I guess we'll, depending on where we end up, we might grab Elliot while we're in this. Oh, no, he's not in this store. What?
Not at least
Oh,
in that
he's
room.
next to the store.
This is my first time seeing Ruhr. I must admit, I'm very impressed. My expectations were high given the Reinfer Company's presence here, but I can safely say they've been shattered.
Why do they have Gospels on their shelves? That's sus.
I think this single shop alone has more types of herbal goods than the entirety of Lagrem. Oh man.
What?
You'll have to go back and see the clip later. It's fine. Okay.
Wait, yep. No. What?
You didn't know, chat. No, you didn't notice. Okay. I feel kind of like a child in a candy store, to be honest. There's so much I want to look at while I'm here.
Suspicious. I could go for some window shopping. Or digging into what is happening in this scene that I missed.
You missed nothing.
That
Continue on.
No, that's not how that works.
Say a word wrong and try to pretend like I didn't say it wrong. No.
Mind if we look around together? Nothing like shelves full of stuff to take your mind off things.
Yeah, exactly.
By all means. Let's see what this place has to offer.
Horrible things. That's a refrigerator. I was right.
Yep, it is. Huh. So this is an orbital refrigerator. I noticed there was a large one in the Courageous' kitchen, but I wasn't entirely sure what it was at the time.
Oh, now that you mention it, we do have one on board, don't we? Being able to just stick food in there and have it stay fresh for days is pretty awesome.
So it is. I wouldn't mind having one for myself for when I want to prepare a boxed lunch. How much does one cost?
A lot.
Maybe I'll consider one when my skill in cooking improves enough to justify the expenditure. Let's go look at something else.
Right. She actually seems pretty disappointed she can't get one.
Is that avant-garde? Is that how you say that?
Yeah. Avant-garde. Yeah.
What's this? The design is rather avant-garde.
It says here this is called an orbital vacuum cleaner. You press the button on it and it'll suck up dust and crumbs. So, like the orbital version of a broom, I guess?
Ah, that does sound pretty convenient. I'd like to give it a try. Let's see.
Guess I'm pressing it on the vacuum. I don't think you're supposed to turn on appliances like storage just like that.
Sorry. I guess curiosity just got the better of me. I suppose I should turn it off then. Is this the button you press to do that? Why is it vibrating even louder and more forcefully?
That's what she said.
Yep.
I wasn't gonna say it.
I would. I'll do it for you.
Excuse me, miss. Well, he certainly seemed none too pleased with us.
I'm sorry, Reen.
Don't worry about it. It's not often I see you get into trouble like that. Guess technology isn't your forte, huh?
Apparently not. I mean, I have an interest in it, but very little experience actually using it. I think I'd be able to use all the appliances here if I had a chance to learn, though, just like I did with our combat orbits. By the way, what are these?
What are those?
What are
They're,
those?
orbital washing machines, by the look of it. Put your clothes in there and it'll wash them for you. She's had a few in her house from what I remember.
Wow. That sure sounds convenient.
Oh no.
Fascinating. I wonder how it works. Let me see.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Not again!
My apologies. So which of these buttons turns it off? This one? No, maybe this one?
Why does everything she touch go worse?
It's on fire.
Please tell me you haven't done what I think you've done.
I'm afraid it appears I've broken it.
Excuse me, miss? Fortunately for Laura and Reed, the damage was less severe than it looked, and they were able to repair it. The boy was understandably furious, but thanks to their connection with Elisa, he was kind enough to overlook what happened. Maybe just don't touch anything, Laura.
I can't believe I made such a blunder, not just once, but twice.
Oh, at least they were able to fix it, right? All's well that ends well, I guess. Still, it really does feel like you were born into the way of the sword.
You don't need to make my lack of domestic skills sound like some kind of winning quality. I'm all too aware of the areas where I come up short, and I took up cooking in an effort to become more refined, but I wasn't planning to admit that here.
Still, I'm glad I got the chance to see the side of you no one else really has gotten to see. And hey, no one's good at everything. We've all got our weak spots.
Well, that's true, but you and I aren't so different in that regard, you know. All of us have roles we're good at fulfilling, and for those we aren't, we need to learn to rely on others. I want you to promise me you won't try to shoulder everything yourself. All of us are here with you to share the burden.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens. Huh? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Laura. Except that he won't learn. Because he's just gonna go back to trying to...
This is not the time for Lydia.
No, it's Laura, not Lydia. What?
Yes, exactly. Get your Lydia speaking out of here.
My Lydia speech. What are you doing sitting on a bench, my dude?
Napping.
Relaxing.
Apparently thinking. I can't stop thinking about our field study here from earlier in the year. Sure, it was tough, but it was fun. And he was still alive. Yeah, even if we did think he died back at the mine. Guessing news of his actual death has probably reached Crow by now. Wonder how he's taking it. Sorry, it was probably super insensitive of me to bring him up. Just try and cheer up, okay? And he's definitely worried about me. Maybe we should hang out for a while. I just got a great idea for something we could do together. Come with me, Reen. What's going on now? You'll find out soon enough. Let's go! Elliot dragged Reed into the rain. I imagine he grabbed his arm and pulled him there. And after he borrowed a few things, Elliot dragged him right back out. I also pictured him dragging him by the arm. This sort of looks like the same kind of horrible guitar I used back at the festival. That's because it is. Both that and the keyboard were made by the Rainford Company. They're display models, but they said we could use them since playing them right out here would be good for advertisement. It should be all tuned up now. Already got permission too, so shall we get started? Get started? Wait, you don't mean... I sure do. Let's play some music. Just you and me putting on a concert in the middle of the street. Satisfied Sun starts to blade with gusto. They're focused entirely on both their instruments and performance. There's no room for residents stopped to listen and clap for them. All in all, it was a success. Phew. That was something. Impressive work, Green. You were out of sync in a few spots. We missed a note or two here and there. It was fun, wasn't it? It was for me, at least. Yeah, it was fun. This goes to show the music doesn't stop at giving strength to the listeners. Performers get some too, I guess. Unless everybody's happy as there as I was when we performed at the festival. I'm a little biased, but I'd say playing yourself is even more fun than listening, to be honest. That's probably one of the reasons I just can't seem to give up music. Thanks for inviting me to join you, Elliot. Definitely helped cheer me up. You're very welcome. We'll have to do this again sometime if we can. With some time to practice, hopefully. Not just us either, the whole class. Just like back at the festival. That sounds great. I hope we get another chance to do something like that. The song they were playing is the intro song to the game, to this game.
Mm-hmm.
The street concert complete, Marina and Elliot went back to the Rhineford HQ to return their instruments with smiles of elation on their faces. Which I guess technically now all of the spoilers are mostly off of the intros. You could probably actually watch the intro now.
Wow.
Well, the intro shows like McBurn and them in it. So I was like, that's just spoilers. Even if you don't know who they are, that's spoilers. Bless. Uses. I'll be heading out shopping soon. From our perspective, causing one of the 4 great houses to withdraw from the war is a momentous achievement. But from my brothers, it's likely all within the realm of expectation. Now we've caused him a moment's hesitation. The only thing it's done is reclassify us as more of a threat, so we'll need to be more careful than ever as we fly around. Yikes. Yeah, didn't even think about that. Still, I would not advise becoming so conscious that we're unable to get anything done. That's a thought for another time. Right now, you should focus on taking some time to unwind. I think I will. Thanks, Eustace. What's up wouldn't be so bad. Maybe I could join him in shopping. Can I join you? Honestly, shopping for supplies sounds like it could relieve stress just as well as a nap. Do what you will. The first stop is RF Arms. Are you really going to use all these weapons on your sword? How much reinforcing tape does that hilt need? Better to be too well prepared than found wanting in a pinch. Particularly with the future as uncertain as it is. I'd expect my father is already aware of what happened here in Nortia. Knowing him, he's probably already preparing to retaliate. Maybe you're right. Especially with him working on a sold-out-like visa for his own personal use. Which is why we must prepare ourselves as best we can for whatever lies ahead. Speaking of, I still have a number of other things to buy. Including a book that the war managed to delay. Come, we're going to the general store. Okay, sure. We're starting to pick up a lot, though. Think we're going to be able to carry all this back to the ship? We aren't doing anything. You are. What? I'm going to take these to the counter. I don't have all day. He was going to do it himself, but then you offered to come.
What a noble kind of
Honestly.
response. We aren't doing anything. You are.
You are gonna help me carry the stuff. Yes.
I think my arms are starting to go dead. You went up getting me to carry all of this for you. I mean, I guess I could have said no, but still.
You could have.
Come now. You wouldn't make me waste my strength on such a heavy load, would you? Besides, given all the time you spent assisting student council, I can imagine you're used to menial tasks like this.
You're not
Just
wrong.
pretend I'm Toa. I doubt you ever give her any guff, no?
He actually doesn't.
That or some mental image I wasn't prepared for.
Flashback to like when he was carrying all this stuff over his head, and he was like, "It's fine, I got it." Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Better that than leaving your mind free to focus on burdens you need not shoulder. Come along now. Wait, is he trying to keep me busy so I don't have time to think about what happened yesterday?
Yes.
That's really nice of him. In a cold, off-putting, useless sort of way.
Mhm.
But even so, I'm grateful. Reinvigorated by Eustace's awkward show of kindness. Yeah, absolutely. Being carried his baggage from
That's
shop to shop
adorable.
without a single word of complaint. Two spent a long time in each shop they visited, and the shelves and putting more and more onto poor Freen's pile. My experience was exhausting. It did indeed take his mind off his worries.
That's probably good.
I get what he's trying to do, but I don't know how much more of this my arms can take. Come on, Eustace. You can at least take something. Anything. Eustace? Something in that magazine catch your eye? What is that? It's not the Imperial Chronicle. Look for yourself. The Noble Alliance marches to victory? The glorious Noble Alliance, led by Duke Cayenne and Chief of Staff Rufus Albraya, continues their victorious streak. Their quest to carry the country into a new, brighter future feels all the more complete with each new success. And it should only be a matter of time before the foolish Imperial Army is eradicated once and for all.
That's propaganda.
Well,
Propaganda.
this is quite the article. Not exactly going for the unbiased approach, are they? Of course not. I imagine the writers are just as much under the Alliance's thumb as those of the Imperial Chronicle. They're trying to manipulate public perception of the Alliance in preparation for their rule after the war is won. Both Duke Cayenne and my brother are thinking of not only how to win the war, but how to control Erebonia afterward. That's how far ahead they're able to think. Sorry, Eustace, this must be hard on you. Still, that doesn't mean we're going to lose out by not doing the same. Instead of focusing on the way things might be, we should focus on the here and now, what we can do to change things. If we do, I'm sure the future we want will fall into place. Wouldn't you agree? Well, I wouldn't disagree. So what if they're thinking 3 moves ahead? That all falls apart if we do something to shake up their plans. And that's just what we'll do. We'll get to the future that we want. I think you're capable of such positivity so soon. But I suppose you still have much more of a capacity for it than I do. Why don't you back to your usual self as soon as possible, Rain? You won't be able to secure this future of ours otherwise. I'll see what I can do. I complete their purchases back to the Courageous, stored them in the hold, and went back out to Ruhr.
Oh my gosh.
That's his name. Wow.
Jackass is doing some maintenance on my orbital gun for me.
What a name.
With a name like that, I wasn't sure what to expect when Elise introduced me to him, but he seems like he really knows his stuff. I just wish he had a bit more of a refined, dandyish aura about him, sort of like Gwyn. Then he'd be more my type.
Like Jackass, really?
The inside of your head must be a terrifying place to live.
You have no idea, Reen. All kidding aside, though, you should take this chance to make sure all your gear's in good shape. There's no telling when you'll need to put it through some hard use, and it always pays to be prepared.
Yeah, I should take this chance to have a look around here. Say, would you mind if I hung around with you till your maintenance is finished up? I look around. There seem to be a lot of things here worth checking out.
You can if you want. But I think what you really need is something else.
What do you mean by that?
Get your sword ready. As soon as he's finished with my gun, there's somewhere I want to take you.
Oh dear. Never a good thing when Sarah tells you to grab your weapon. As it turned out, that somewhere ended up being the Nordia Highway.
Alrighty. I don't think anyone's gonna come barging in and disturbing us all the way out here.
Yeah, I doubt it, but why'd you bring me here in the first place? Told me not to forget my sword, so I'm guessing it's not a date.
Rain. Tch, you've never been on a Sarah date.
I don't think you want to be on a Sarah date.
Sounds violent. Anyway, I hope you're ready to get all hot and heavy with me. As we pour ourselves into no-holds-barred combat training.
Okay, that
Are
is
you
poor.
kidding me?
That word is poor. My brain
Oh, she's doing
read
it intentionally.
something else. No, my brain read
What did you think it
something
said?
else. It added letters. I'm tired.
Oh,
What?
Instead of poor, it's pound ourselves.
oh.
It,
I mean,
with the way she was, with the insinuations she was going, my brain saw POU, and I'm like, I know where this is going.
I
Anyways.
see. Okay. And this time, I'm not gonna hold anything back, so you better be ready. I want you to fight me like your life depends on it. Oh. Because you can leave this little excursion one of two ways. Walking with your head held high, or on a stretcher.
I don't know what brought this on, but I can see this isn't one of your usual gags. In that case, I accept your challenge. You'll get only my best today.
She's teaching.
So began their intense battle. Issued her words, Sarah came at Reen with all the fury of a raging storm. Despite bringing the best of his skill to bear, he was just barely able to withstand her assault. How are you so strong? So this is what it's like when you're not pulling your punches, huh?
Damn straight. The world's not a nice place. It's not a fair place. But I have fought tooth and nail for my place in it anyway. The world takes from you too. I've almost lost count of how many irreplaceable things it's taken from me. So many friends, allies, I don't even have a homeland to call my own now.
Instructor?
But I did whatever I had to do to keep on living no matter what. And I stand before you now as the sum of all those ugly, painful experiences. Life will knock you down over and over again, but if you rise just one more time, that makes you the victor. That's something I've kept on believing, and seeing you students give it your all has only strengthened that belief. That's why I've decided that everything life has taught me in the school of hard knocks, I'm going to teach you. Not through words or lessons or fancy platitudes, but through battle.
I'm ready to learn. Might have gotten the better of me before, but I'm ready for round 2 anytime.
Attaboy, let's not waste time chit-chatting then. You ready?
They resumed their battle, and the intense training continued. Reen focused everything on the fight, fending off Instructor Sarah's onslaught as best he could. After a long, difficult fight.
Looks like neither of us has the energy to go another round. I guess we'll have to call this one a draw, but at the very least, I'd say we got in some good training. Well fought, Reen.
It's kind of scary just how strong you are, though. It was all I could do to keep you at bay. I didn't even get a proper hit on you in the end.
You could've, though. All you would have had to do is fire up that power of yours. And you should have, since, you know, I specifically told you to fight like your life depended on it.
But
Just messing with you. That consideration you always show for others is part of what makes you strong. I know you're still beating yourself up over what happened yesterday, and that's totally understandable. But at the end of the day, you've got to get past it and move on. No one can do that for you. But you will, though. I have no doubt about that. So, just keep your chin up and your gaze forward, I guess.
thanks, Instructor. I'll try, at least. A lot of people are counting on me, and I don't want to let them down. The two stayed and rested for a while to get their strength back, and once they felt better, they walked back to Roar. See, out of
Okay, use all your bonding points.
yeah, out of everybody, it makes the most sense that Fee and Sarah would be the two that would connect most closely to what Reen is currently going through.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because both of them have taken lives. So,
Or maybe people that they know die close by, you know?
yeah.
Like, just people that they, like, you know,
Yeah.
knew, cared for.
Go want to check
Yeah.
on Valimar and the hold? I do. I probably want to try to do anything else out here. Looks like maintenance is nearly finished. I don't know who this is. That sounds like a Toa thing. I don't stay out any longer. Maintenance
That
isn't
or it's the
done yet.
princess.
No,
Oh,
it's the
Luna,
twins.
Why are you here?
Well, I mean, they're both on the ship, so...
Not right now, they're not. They're over here.
Well, okay. Yeah. Oh,
They're
hey, you
allowed to
two.
leave the ship. They're not.
No. They must stay on the ship forever now.
No, Dee's like, once they're on the ship, they can never leave.
They're there. That's now their new
The
home.
courageous is Barovia. You get on, but you can't get off.
You cannot leave.
I was thinking more so, Davy
Oh, my
Jones,
class having us to leave.
part of the ship, part of the crew.
Yes, that too.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey, you two.
Anyways.
I just got something I need to do inside. Man, am I glad you two found each other.
I look at who's two, because I don't remember.
One of you's Lindy, one of you's Vivi.
Yes, I'm aware.
Imagine
All right.
that.
I don't
Mira
have to
is
admit.
Lindy, and I'm Vivi.
Lindy is the flirtier of the
forget.
two, right? No, Lindy is the book smarts of
Yeah,
the two.
Lin-
Vivi's the flirtier one.
I don't know. Lindy's the higher, sharp voice, and I'm the playful voice. So,
Yeah. Lindy's
Thanks.
the...
So are we.
Yep.
And you and the courageous made it possible. It's only right for me to return the favor by doing anything I can on board.
meanwhile, you still got me in my role as the ship's designated sexiness officer.
Like I said, the book smarts of the flirt. I'm not sure whether or not you're serious, but that's not an actual job on the courageous.
Oh, Vivi. And here I thought you might have grown up a bit during our time apart.
Oh, come on. You know you missed me. Okay, inside we go. Follow me. I'll show you the way.
All right, then. Well, we'll see you later, Reen. Take care.
See you around. Okay, time to go and see Valimar.
Upper rank you go! Here's a bonus from the Academy. Wow, that must have been tough. Oh, okay.
Hey, C's get degrees.
Okay.
Okay.
Greetings, my awakener.
How are you feeling, Valimar? The battle yesterday must have been pretty hard on you.
I am fine. The damage to my armor and lost mana have largely recovered. I expect to be in peak condition before our next battle.
That's good to hear. Just listening to you talk, you really have changed since we first met. You seem to be talking a little more like a human now.
Is that so? That would suggest that my memory is slowly recovering.
What's that now?
The part of me in which memories are stored appears to be damaged. I have very few memories of the past. This includes my memories of language. Thus far, I have had to rely on the preset bare minimum of speech functionality. However, thanks in great part to your assistance, my speech functionality is slowly beginning to restore itself.
Which I think is cool. You can hear it in the weird modulation his voice is going through, where he's like trying to talk better, but there's still the robotic part that's overriding it.
Does that mean that your memories of the past are starting to return too?
It is an indistinct memory, as if clouded by white noise. I seem to recall someone burdened by a great sadness, much like yourself.
That obvious, huh? I look that burdened to you? Someone died right before my eyes, and I was powerless to stop them. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that regret's like a thorn stabbing into my heart. Was the person in your memory able to move past their burdens?
I am unable to find any memories that answer that question. However, I believe that your sense of regret is an entirely natural process for humans. Is that not the case?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Give thought to what you would do differently if confronted by the same situation again. If I can aid you, I shall.
Yeah, you're right. I can't undo the past, but I can at least make sure I don't make the same mistake a second time. Perhaps considering how to do that is the best thing that I can do right now. Thanks, Valimar. I feel a little better after talking to you.
Then all is well. I am afraid I must return to sleep. Should you require my aid again, you need only to call my name.
I need to keep on getting stronger. Strong enough that I can protect the people around me. The ship's maintenance is probably almost done now. Maybe I should take a nap or something while I wait for the others to get here?
Just kidding.
Yes, this is Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Hey there, Reen. George here. Do you have a minute?
George, is something wrong?
Well, I'm over at the Ruhr Institute of Technology at the moment, and an acquaintance of mine here has a pretty interesting proposal regarding your Divine Knight. How soon do you think you can come over?
A proposal? Who is this acquaintance of yours?
Well, it's the Institute's president, actually. Professor Schmidt, the Empire's foremost orbital researcher.
Oh. Professor Schmidt.
Now, Schmidt. I don't like Professor Schmidt.
Is he evil?
No, he's
He
just
must
a
be
jerk.
He's wearing glasses.
No,
sorry,
it's just
a monocle. I
it's a
apologize.
monocle,
Now it makes him even more
but it
likely to
has
be evil.
it's a monocle with a nose piece and a leg.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's just a jerk. I don't like him because he's a jerk.
Has he spoken yet, ever?
No, we have. This is the first time we've ever heard Professor Schmidt. He has only been named so far. But we know that him and Gwen know each other, and that Gwen also thinks he's a jerk.
All right.
I mean, I can.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do his voice, or it's better if
I
you do
can.
it because you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can do it since I do Gwen's. I can do his.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I gotta get this voice. The name's G. Schmidt. I serve as this institute's president. I certainly wasn't expecting the pilot of that Ashen Knight to be only a boy. The Alliance ought to be damn near ashamed of themselves if they keep losing to a snot-nosed brat like you.
Thanks. Yeah, he is a jerk.
I don't think there's any way to talk to a person you've only just met. Besides, he happens to be one of the students who helped get you that minor medal earlier in the year. And one of the students put out the request without an input from me. You should be kissing my boots for having the honor of assisting with my research, however indirect it was. Some things never change. See, told you, he's a jerk. This is why I don't like him. He's not evil, he's just a jerk. Putting that aside, is it true? Were you the one responsible for developing the Panzer Soldats?
Sure he's not evil?
It is. Cayenne made the request and I agreed to it.
Sounds
I
pretty
used
evil.
the ancient robot Ordine and the Society's archaism as a reference point, and then designed a frame that could be mass-produced even with the Reinford's technological capabilities. Afterward, I drew up plans for several models and oversaw the completion of a Draken prototype a few months back. Why'd you ask? Have any idea what you've done? You're wasting your time, Reen. He develops whatever catches his interest, loses himself in it till it's done, and to hell with the consequences. Railway guns in Guerrilla Fortress and the orbital wave jamming device at Nord were both designed by him too.
I think he's evil.
Unbelievable. An engineer who doesn't strive to satisfy his intellectual curiosity is a sad sight of an engineer. We just design things. It's up to the users to decide what to do with them. Do you get it now? It's because I couldn't cope with this part of him that I ended up going to the academy over there. Yeah, I totally get it, unfortunately. Right. When did you come visit the professor to begin with? Of course. That's what I called you here for. I was hoping I might be able to get some kind of advice or pointers from him. You know, about getting a new weapon for Valimar. Oh.
And if I might be so bold as to offer a word of advice, get Valimar a better sword, one like yours. If you think you're such hot stuff you can beat me without your 8 leaves training, you're in for a world of hurt.
Correct choice of armaments is indeed paramount. Selecting one the Awakener is well suited to will increase combat efficiency exponentially.
George told me what you're after. He said you want a weapon capable of fighting on equal terms with the Azure Knight. We might have gone our separate ways, but he's still a former student of mine. I'm open to the possibility of designing something for you. Really? You'd make a weapon for Valimar? He said I'd be open to the possibility. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. If you want my help, I have one condition. Zemurian ore. Ring any bells for Urine? No, I'm afraid it doesn't. It's an extremely rare ore found here in Zemuria. It's an astoundingly strong material that possesses a mysterious radiance within it. And what's more, I learned while developing the Soldats, the frame of the Divine Knights are made up of that very ore. Your Ashen Knight included. I had no idea. The double saber Ordine uses appears to be made of it too. Which, as I'm sure you figured out, means if you're ever going to compete against Crow, you're going to need a Tachi made of Zemurian ore too. And to make one, however, you're going to need vast quantities of ore. It was only recently discovered how to refine the ore at all. Processing will be immensely difficult. But bring me the materials and I'll be willing to assist you. The concept of a weapon that can compete against Divine Knights is one of great interest to me. Even when you're helping people, it's only to help yourself. It'd be nice if you were doing it to atone for developing the Soldats, but I can't picture those words coming out of your mouth. The very thought makes me ill. Bear in mind, Zemurian ore is an incredibly rare material. I doubt you'll find enough of it to get the job done. Still, should you pull it off, I'll design you the finest Tachi you've ever laid eyes on. When my name is an engineer, I can promise you with that. Thank you, Professor. This will be a great help to us. We're here now. We're going to find all the Zemurian ore we can to make this work. I'll keep my expectations low. Device ring for the prize source, but they couldn't have asked better. After excusing themselves, they left. Once it was declared, they boarded the courageous and departed. Now do you see why I don't like Schmidt? He's just a jerk.
Mm-hmm. He's just
not
kind of an ass. Yeah.
he is a bad guy in the sense that yes, he designed the soul dots and things that are being used
He's
to
evil,
fight.
but he's not like.
But he's
as
not
evil as
like
the rest of them.
he's not a villain in the game sense. He's a villain in morality sense.
No. He's
Yeah.
not evil, but he's a bad guy.
Correct. Yeah, he's not
Sure.
like a villain in the game mechanic sense, but he is morality and bad person.
Yes. Ugh.
Once this cutscene's over, we'll call it for the night, though. I gotta get through the cutscene because it hasn't saved.
I have to tell you, I'm impressed. I was expecting this beauty of a ship to be on the feisty side, but she's a real sweet girl. Cutting through the clouds like this feels wonderful. I could get used to this.
Oh, wow. I can't believe how quickly you've gotten the hang of it, Angie.
I don't think we had Johnny. It doesn't really matter because they're just random NPC people named with names.
Well, I'll be damned. Looks like you won't be needing me around any longer if you're this good with her.
Why, thank you. I hereby accept the positions of Chief Helmsman and Courageous Second in Command.
She really is amazing.
No one out there who can tame a vehicle as fast as Angie.
We're not gonna have to worry about a thing with her around.
Moving right along, the good news is that we were able to liberate Ruhr. I don't think any of us could have predicted how much the war situation would change in the process.
Marquis Ragnar and his provincial armies withdraw from the conflict will have a profound effect going forward. Losing one of their key members is bound to be a painful loss to the Alliance. For one thing, it should make things easier for Lieutenant General Vander and the 3rd Armored Division. Their greatest concern before now was the North Shift Provincial Army, after all. So the Alliance's overwhelming supremacy is finally starting to sway.
Only in East Arabonia, though. They still come out on top in the West. Right. Prince Oliver said as much, too. General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius are out there and claiming one victory after another. And then there's your brother Eustace. He's a brilliant leader, and it shows.
I see.
Be that as it may, all we can do is focus our efforts on the Eastern Front for now. That's what we were interested with, and fretting over things we can't change won't do us any good, right?
That's putting it into perspective, yes. Got our hands full over here as it is, so let's make every moment count. Time to get back to gathering all the info we can. Speaking of, mind giving us an update on the situation with Valimar's weaponry?
Ah, right. How can we forget?
Professor Schmidt agreed to cooperate with us, didn't he?
Cooperate is a strong word, Elisa. He only cares about what interests him. That ends up benefiting us is purely secondary. And remember, he's only going to help if we happen to find enough Zimuri in order to make the weapon. How we're going to get stuff that rare is beyond me, though.
You said that Valimar himself was made of the ore, did you not? You wouldn't happen to have any ideas, would you, Emma? I'm afraid the Hexen clan knows very little concerning the creation of the Divine Knights. Some legends passed down through this clan say that were made during the time of the Great Collapse. Specifically, they were forged by artisans who called themselves gnomes.
Huh. That's an interesting name. I know the term from old stories much like anyone else, but I had no idea a band of artisans by that name existed.
Supposedly, they once worked closely with the clan's ancestors. But somewhere down the line, the witches and the gnomes ended up parting ways. I couldn't tell you exactly when.
How curious.
Maybe so, but none of that's going to help us find any ore.
Our chances of finding enough are pretty slim to begin with.
I know where you can get enough. But only if you're willing to overcome some very difficult trials to obtain it.
You do?
Really?
What do I have to gain by lying? You see, there are ruins scattered all across Erebonia called spirit shrines. They were built on top of septium veins long ago by the gnomes to encourage the formation of massive Zemurian ore crystals. Those crystals were in turn used to create the Divine Knights. So if there's any place in Erebonia to start looking for the vast amount you need, it's there.
I had no idea.
Why didn't you tell us this before now?
Am I supposed to be a mind reader? It wasn't exactly relevant until now, so why bring it up?
No need to bite our heads off.
Hey, she told us now, right? All we gotta do is go to one of those shrines and we'll be rolling in ore.
Let's hope so. We've got a lot on our plate checking up on the country, but exploring a shrine's been our best lead yet. No matter how difficult it might be, a little thing like a trial isn't going to scare us away, right?
Right. Except we're supposed to be saying no, it's not going to scare us away, but you know.
Yeah, you know, close enough.
They decided before departing, they thought it best to check new orders. He's in several new ones. All of which are unnecessary for us to do. The Phantom Thief Beef sent us one. And Oliver sent us one.
He just won't leave us alone.
Imagine Eustace Alberea weeping for the safety of his province's people as they're chased through the streets by a ravaging monster.
Oliver.
Surely you would not let such a dire scene come to pass, would you? The battle is set, and the North Kreutzen Highway awaits.
Oh my gosh.
Within the Phantom Thieves, dearest ladies and gentlemen, I have taken the liberty of calling upon you for a request of my own, unbeknownst to my worthy rival. I have left a letter in the location indicated by the blue cross. I think you'll find it well worth your while to read it.
This one's from Klein.
I'm happy to see the Hybels with him too. Not so happy about the airliner going missing though. Doesn't seem like something we can afford to ignore, dangerous as it sounds. Look at this one. Head of the B. What's this about reading a letter? As if we have the time to be concerning ourselves with his pathetic antics.
I know what you mean, really, but ignoring it might be even worse.
Yep, we've got our work cut out for us. Hey, Reen, I want to help look out for everyone. Let me come with you, okay?
Of course, Fee. You're always welcome.
I think Celine and I should come with you when you're exploring the shrine, too.
I was about to say the same. And make sure you're ready before you go. I wasn't kidding when I said the trials were difficult.
Distant print, no possible to remove Fee. I'm gonna rearrange the party anyway, because I'm saving. This song reminds me of Legend of Zelda.
A little bit.
Some Hyrule Field vibes going on.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Some like, especially like, I want to say like Ocarina Hyrule.
No, this is
In a
reminding
way,
me
yeah.
of Spirit Tracks.
Definitely more Spirit Tracks. Yeah.
I never
But
I never
could
played
see Ocarina
Spirit
of Time as
Tracks.
well.
I never played Spirit Tracks, so I don't have a reference to that one. I did not have the handheld to play it on, and then I never got around to playing it.
I think I have.
Spirit Tracks was much better than Phantom Hourglass, in my opinion.
I agree. Yes.
I'm gonna go raid Lost Initiative. Bye, chat. We're gonna go raid Lost Initiative.